like right after I spoke to one of the judges, he's like, "Bro, it's best I've ever looked. He's like your hamstrings look like pipes back there, man. Pipes." He's like most reps. He's like, "But now you're a pro." He's like, "Now you got to take it to the next level to be competitive. Just even be more dialed in and polished."
So now
So
that you've won that, you have to move up to the next one.
yeah, well now yeah, and that's when I started competing as a professional.
Right.
Yeah, and so again, my first contest was in Cape Cod. Ended up getting sixth place. Again, I'm going against like the best of the best. So to really stand up there and just be in the mix is a huge task. You know, but yeah, even my debut was great. This guy Ron Harris, who's like editor of Muscle and Fitness, was there. He's like, "Dude, you nailed your conditioning." I'm like, "What?" I mean, normally this guy covers like mainstream NPC, IFBB bodybuilding. I don't know why, maybe he was there covering it for something, but yeah. So after that, um, continued competing as a pro and qualified for the World Championships a few times and have competed there, and never did better than seventh, but definitely still determined to try to go make top five. Hopefully in the next few years
Right.
before I hang it up, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, is that something you actually have to hang up in terms of? Well, I guess. Well, let me ask this: in terms of what the average lifespan of someone who bodybuilds is in a natural,
Well, yeah,
organic way,
natural.
like
We
when is
actually
it
the
really
top
like a?
competitors are into their like 40s, late 40s, early 50s.
Okay.
Again because your body's not smoked out from using PEDs.
Right.
I
Right.
mean,
Right.
if you really look at like mainstream bodybuilders, once it's almost like your body has a shelf life for PED use. So if you start younger, then by the time you're your 30s, you know
Your body's wearing it.
you're
It's showing
smoked.
it.
It's
Mm-hmm.
smoked. Your
Mm-hmm.
body's just not gonna. So as far as excuse me, natural bodybuilding, it takes 10 years. Again, this was actually in Arnold's book, even though he did, use his whatever he used, whatever he claims. I mean, whatever he claims is way different than what.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Well,
What
I
you
mean,
say you
again,
use and what you actually
well,
use. Yeah.
of
Yeah.
course, being like, a bodybuilding fan, I read like his encyclopedia, I read his autobiography, I read like unauthorized
Mm-hmm.
autobiographies, like I read, so it's definitely interesting to hear the different stories of him being like, no, I was just using Dianabol from my doctor, and then
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
bodybuilders like, no,
Yeah.
he'd go to the gym, be like,
Give it to me all.
yeah,
Yeah.
give me the Dianabol, give me all that.
Oh
What are you
fuck.
doing? What are you doing? So um,
Oh shit.
yeah. So again, but the point being that your physique just stays
Hmm.
much more solid. So some of the top natural bodybuilders in their 40s, and there's some top pros who are in their 50s, 100%.